So this is going to be a quick review on the second worst material on the face of the earth. The first being the worst is plastic, and by far, plastic is the worst. There's absolutely no use for plastic. It's the biggest disgrace on the planet. Second, plastic is glue. So, as you can see here, the bastards, the nice people, didn't know what they were doing, glued the window trim along the car here. And I've already removed the bolts, and how fast, how easy do you think it'll be for me to remove this? And the reason I'm removing this is, well, it's glue, I don't like it. And down there, you can see there's a gap there. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but water is leaking in through that gap. So I'm gonna remove it, but I haven't even touched it yet. But so, as you can see, that glue is useless. There, look. How hard was it to remove that? There's all the glue there. So, well, that's what I think of glue. This piece of rubber, I'll just leave it. Then we'll seal this joint here with polyurethane. That's a proper thing. That's a proper material. That is a good material. Well, just thought that would be and I hear people saying, well, there's this glue and that glue, and this glue is good and, it's strong or whatever. But, the day that you break an axle in half or something like that, and you glue it, in your car, or you glue your axle, right? Or you glue a tie rod or something like that, and you put your mother in it, and you drive the car, then I'll trust you and I'll trust glue. I've never heard of such a thing. The proper job is this here, not this here. This here is a proper job. Welding with high quality, thick steel. This is it's the strongest, material for the job. Well, that's what I think. Every single time that people put glue, it's just more of a pain in the ass because, if they had just left it alone, just like this here. If they had just let it rust, it would have been easier. If this was a client's car, this is my car, but if this was a client's car, I would have had to charge like 2 or 3 times more than what it normally would cost because it's 2 or 3 times more work. I not only have to remove, I have to remove the garbage that they did and then put a new sheet in. Whereas if they had just let it rust, I would have just been able to just put a new sheet in. I wouldn't have to remove anything. But now I have to remove shit in order to get the proper job done. So, if you're out there and you're just thinking of a temporary fix or a quick fix with a bunch of body filler and glue and foam and all that kind of junk, you're not thinking ahead. Because if you are thinking ahead, then it's just going to be more cost and more trouble further on. It's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's just when. So that's what I think of glue.